I've been dealing with anxiety over my wife leaving, over the circumstances, over the lies. Because it's all wrong. And there are lies surrounding these events. It's been very difficult for me. And that caused me anxiety. And it's like I have no control. And that was the root of the anxiety, the lack of control. But I would remember, well, Jesus has saved me from this already, so how could this be troubling me now? And it made me think of, pray that your flight not be during winter or on the Sabbath. And my Sabbath has come. I have had my peace since spring of 2023, since before I was married. So what's different? What's different this time? I remembered when I came out of my anxiety before, I was reading the scripture. I was reading the New Testament. I have since then been concerned with Hebrew and Greek and such and unpacking the New Testament. But I haven't been reading it. I've just been looking at words. I've been looking at verses, but I haven't opened the book and just read it. Ooh, brothers and sisters, I opened that book and I read it today. There's something else. There was something else. There was something else. Let me talk to you briefly about fasting. Jesus said two things about fasting. The Pharisees said, "How come we and our people fast, you and your people, you don't fast?" And Jesus said, Jesus said, "You don't put new wine in old wineskin. Don't you do that. You ain't gotta put new wine in old wineskin. Make no mistake, it just might break. Make no mistake." He said, you don't put new wine in old wineskins. And this means that fasting serves a purpose. And once you achieve that purpose, why fast? It would be as putting new wine. You are become as new wine. You are a new creation after you fast. It renews you. Once you're renewed, you don't take new wine and say, we must transform this into new wine. This doesn't make sense. You don't put new wine in old wineskin. But Jesus said something else about it later. He said, While the guests are with the bridegroom, they do not fast. They celebrate. But there will come a day when the bridegroom is not with them. And in that time they shall fast. So when I'm feeling anxiety about my wife, is it because the bridegroom is with me? Shall I fast? I'm not inclined to. Shall I? It's hard to fast when you're not reading the scripture. That's something that I learned. But there is another thing. There's more. There's more. Do you know about the left and the right? Do you know about these things? Do you know about the difference between the left and right side of your brain, my friend? The left side is all selfish, it likes to categorize. But the right, it's an entirely different thing. It's the seed of the Christ. It's the seed of the Christ. The right hemisphere. This is the left, this is the right hemisphere. So I'm not going to educate you about the difference between your left and your right brain. My brothers and sisters, go and learn. Go and find out for yourself. Might I suggest ChatGPT? There is actually a thing that stimulates the right side of your brain. It's called cannabis. Cannabis has a practical application just like fasting. You see, you don't just fast and fast and fast. You don't put new wine on old wineskins, but there will come a day when it isn't new wine anymore, whenever the bridegroom is no longer with you. And in those days you will fast. Even so, cannabis has the same practical application in that it stimulates this right part of your brain that will give you peace and clarity of thought. And if you use it while you read the scripture, you will see through the facade. You will be able to see into the spiritual nature of the scripture. You will see it for what it is. And does this mean that you should get stoned every day? Get stoned every day so you could always see the spiritual? No. Once you see it, you see it. You see, once you see it, you see it, you see. That's it.